Welcome to What's in the Bag, the show that unzips files, it opens motives, and we do check what's in the bag, what is in it. And for this particular episode, what's in the bag is influence, money moves, rumors, and loyalty. I'm joined by one guy who is a chorister, he's an interactor, he knows how to make them move the way they're supposed to move on the ramp. He's a choreographer. I'm joined by Phil in the studio here with me today. Phil, let's keep on. Aye, sweet. First and foremost, before we go far, whoever's watching this guy still owes me a ticket to Miss Teen. Baba, explain yourself using the aid of diagrams.
Well, things happen. Sometimes whenever you made a choke, it's time.
Kalis Kumur, but it's fine. Let's get right straight to it, man. Let's talk about, Nadia, Queen Nadia, as an influencer, right? You have seen her content. Do you agree with me to say modeling is not just about walking by the ramp or on the ramp? It is also about the personal image that you paint when people look at your lifestyle. What would you say, or rather what would be your comment after watching content that has been posted by Nadia?
Well, to be honest, modeling is a lifestyle. So now when we talk to models, one thing that we make specific is you are a brand. And as a brand, that means you influence a lot of people. And we need to be very certain what image you want people to have with you. And looking at Nadia's content, I think I have to be very direct.
Okay.
It's one way of pushing things too far, of getting attention. And attention she's getting.
But don't we say sex sells?
We do. It's the tagline that we normally use. But at the end of the day, at what cost does it come at? As a brand, who do you become? You're no longer respected in the circles as you should be. You'll be forever known as that girl. So, in terms of modeling, we shy away from calling our girls in that aspect. We don't want them to be seen in that aspect. So we definitely try and protect them from being exposed to such things.
But Phil, how do you deal with this issue? Because truth of the matter, since we're saying sex sells, and my modeling spaces, we've had so many reports, somebody has to expose themselves to these mbingas, how do you deal with that particular problem to say you want to protect your children, at the same time there are hungry lions out there watching out for the gazelle?
Right. For starters, people have to know there is a very thin line. There's always been a rumor that modeling is a smoke screen for prostitution in a way. But one thing that you need to note is whenever you get a new model or when you're addressing models, we make it very clear. You need to create an image. One is a brand. The moment you walk into that studio and you become a model, you're a brand. And when you're building a brand, there are certain things that you ought to know. And there are certain decisions that you have to take. Not every job we take. You decide whether you want to take that job. And then you also notice that in the same industry, there are people who are promoting it.
Okay.
That tagline.
Okay.
Not every agency is promoting that tagline. Sex sells. Especially in Zimbabwe. The ones that do promote that are the ones that don't understand the industry. If you've walked our path, like for instance, I've walked that path. I've been in the industry for the last 20 years.
Okay.
I have seen things happen behind closed doors. So I'm in a safe space to say, in today's century, I could never tell a model to take up that line because I know where she will end up. At the end of the day, they'll end up being a loose somewhere, and we don't want such models.
You globalized it, Phil. I say you specifically. How are you dealing with it? By your agents.
Right. In my studio, to be very specific, sex doesn't sell.
How do you ensure that is not the
The only jobs that I
tag?
take are commercial jobs.
Okay.
I make it very clear when you are signing up with me what type of jobs that I pay attention to. E.g., there is pageantry and commercial jobs. So if I'm going to do a shoot, say, for Nexus, I have to know what really is going to be happening. I need to see the scripts. I need to know the storyboard of what's going to be happening. If there is anything that goes down in that direction, then it's a definite no.
But behind closed doors?
It's not behind closed doors.
When you break up with a work colleague or a business partner or a friend that you share the same space with, most of the times for you, what is it that mainly triggers you, that you say no to if somebody really does that for you, whether it's in business or anywhere else? The principle that if you break this one, gone.
You know, to be honest, there are certain things that are private that we never say, that people never get to hear. I'm one person who wants to live my private life private.
Okay.
Yeah. Having said that, you realize that I don't do arguments for starters in public.
Okay.
Where am I headed?
We are getting there. We are getting there.
You see, when we start talking issues of sex, sexual orientation, stuff like that, that's a no for me.
Okay.
It's things that I would never literally be caught being in an argument about.
Is that the reason why you and Kaya drifted apart?
Oh, I kind of knew that one was coming.
Yeah, it has to come. It has to.
Well, that's a line that probably I would never be caught dead discussing about, but...
why are there skeletons that you're still keeping in the closet?
I could say that in a way. That one is a bit of a touchy situation. It was a business decision.
Too personal.
No. It was a business decision.
Okay.
One would look at it and say, well, I was a bit unloyal to him. But then I had to make a business decision. At the end of the day, someone commented, well, no names.
Okay.
They say that I don't have a business admin. I literally don't understand business.
Wow.
So for me, that was like the snap point.
Wow.
Where I get to decide when I would say no to something and yes to something. And at that point, I decided I'm not going to run with Kaya at that moment.
Okay.
I need to take business decisions.
And you're still not ready to tell us why you decided you are not running with Kaya?
That one is a bit personal. Like
Okay.
I say, it's a touchy topic.
Okay.
Yeah?
Personal in terms of relationships, romantic involvement, principles.
He says romantic.
Yeah.
Well, Kaya,
It is to go there.
In a way, Kaya is my boy.
Okay.
Yeah?
Are you sure
He
he's gonna
found
be
me in the
okay if you say he's his boy?
Yeah, I'm definite. He found me in the industry. I'm, in a way, his senior. But I've always acted like I'm his equal.
Oh wow.
But it has to come out at some point that people need to understand that I had a hand in his training at some point. So I didn't want people to look at me in a different way, or to look at him in a different way when they start realizing that probably I've been in the industry and I understand the industry better. And when I made that decision, it had nothing to do with what people are assuming now.
Okay.
Was I loyal? Probably not.
Is it you who's supposed to be loyal to him, or him who's supposed to be loyal to you, considering he's your boy?
It had nothing to do with loyalty. Seriously, no one should be loyal to the other when it comes to business.
Business is business.
Business is business. Money has no feelings. People have to know that.
I think we've touched a lot on that one, but although you didn't reveal a lot.
Maybe
but
you're not asking the actual question.
yeah, the actual question is, why did you guys break up?
We didn't agree on a certain concept.
Oh, business-wise.
Yes.
Now that's coming out.
So lines were drawn.
But are you proud of where he is after you guys drifted apart?
Do I have a feeling towards wherever he is? I don't. I don't. Like I said, it's business. It's life. It's life. We have to be honest.
Man, give us your power words as we are closing. Your power words, man. What keeps you going? What keeps you fresh?
You know what? Have a dream. Have a plan. Allow yourself to dream as big as you want. The sky's the limit. You know, don't let anyone or anything stop you from whatever you want to become. It's only for you to uptake space. You decide where you want to go in life.
Great, man.
Everything else doesn't matter.
Great. Lineup for this year? What's happening?
Well, we have Miss Teen of the Universe coming up on the 24th of April, right here in Bulawayo.
Wow.
We are expecting lots of entertainment, to be specific. And we are hoping that we'll be able to get Bulawayo to back it up. Yeah?
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for your time, man. And continue waxing on great. And wish you all the best with Miss Teen Universe. All
Thank
the
you
best.
so much for having me.
Yeah, you've heard it for yourself. Key takeaway, it was just a business argument. They're not seeing eye or business, whichever. No mind imposing. Some